Hey everyone, welcome again to our weekly A-Team Amazon training. And today we're going to do our usual product research and Q&A. I know this may be boring for a lot of you guys, but this is how you guys learn, right? You guys got to keep looking at different products and practice every week. So I do appreciate you guys for being here tonight. And before we start, I want to start this again with just sharing our wins, from last week. I think it's good to acknowledge our wins. It doesn't matter if it's small, big win, personal win, or an Amazon win. I think we should celebrate those wins, right? So, does anyone want to share any wins from the past week? Anyone?
Uh, so my win is my first buying the product. First time buying
Nice.
product.
Congrats, man.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's good. It's a big win. Because
Mm-hmm.
I know the first buys are pretty intimidating, right? Because you're kind of buying products that you don't really know about. So it's a big
Yeah.
win, bro. You're doing great too, by the way. I saw
Mm-hmm.
you bought like at least like seven products, right? Seven different products.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Seven different ones. Uh-huh.
congrats, bro.
How
Love it.
how 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 was it? You look it's pretty good, everything?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks great.
yeah.
So after you bought
And
it, you listed them too, right? On your
yeah,
Amazon
I already
store?
listed. I list them first and then I bought it. Yeah.
Nice.
I still wasn't sure like about a lot of stuff, but I just pulled the trigger, and then
Nice.
learn from it.
Congrats, man. I love
Mhm.
it. You're on the right track for sure. So
Yeah.
how about you guys, Mitch and Rosanna? Any wins from last week?
You don't hear a screaming baby in the background, but I guess
Oh, sorry.
we have the new prep center received some of the products, so
Oh, nice.
that Joe has a personal win.
I mean,
Love it.
for me, I think it was the biggest win. Sorry about the noise, by the way. The biggest win was the weekend. I went on a men's retreat this weekend. Um,
I saw that.
yeah, it was more for like spiritual stuff. Like getting closer to God and things like that. So that was a huge win for me. Um,
Nice. Love it. I'm a part of those too, bro. So that's amazing. Like Man's group, where you went camping, right? And stuff. So it's amazing, man. Because I think with any business or Amazon, right, you gotta be like working on yourself too. So I do really like people who do personal development. And I know you and bros are heavy on that stuff, right? So spiritual health, physical health, mental health. So yeah, I do respect that because that it doesn't matter if you're doing Amazon or any business, yeah, you need personal development for sure. So love it.
well, I recommend if you're free next year, come through.
Oh, nice.
Take a
Okay,
trip,
that'll be
take a
nice.
trip out.
Where's it
I,
at?
I'll send you the tickets. It's in upstate New York. So,
Okay.
so yeah, got a whole year to plan.
Love it, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks for the invite. I love that. Um, and what's my win for me? I guess I'll share my win too. I mean, I'm here in LA with my in-laws, spending time with the kids, which I think is a big win. Because all throughout the school year, right, we're so busy with school, and a lot of stuff. So I think this summer we're really spending time with them, which I think is very important because yeah, we're so busy, right? So we gotta spend time with the kids. So to me, that's a big win. So all right.
Will they take her out?
Nah, yeah, that's definitely a huge one.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. So yeah, so now we can go to product research. Thank you guys for sharing your wins. Um, and I'm gonna repeat this again just because. so so yeah, every week, or not every week, but every day we do receive products, right, on our A-Team list. So it's a list of gated and ungraded products, and it's only shared with 10 people in the group, and that way it doesn't get saturated. So That's one list that we have in a group. And then from there, people usually upgrade to having a VA list. And that's because when you have a VA, all the products are just for you. It's not being shared with 10 other people in the group, which means the products are just for you, right? Which means you have less competition. And then from there, people usually do their own manual research too. So they come up with their own product research and they make their own list. So you find yourself your own products that are just for you. It's good too, except that it can be time consuming. And then some people in the group, like Brandy, for example, they go to the physical stores and they do retail arbitrage, right? So, I mean, all of these are very similar. And you guys are gonna and you guys are gonna have a list that looks like this. It comes with the product name, Amazon link, supplier link, and what we do is we open up the supplier link and Amazon link side by side, like this. And then for the new sellers, like MJ, for example, you gotta set up your seller amp first. So that's step one. You go to your seller amp on your Amazon page. You go to options or settings, and then you add the prep fee, right? So we're paying about $165 per unit for prep and about $1 or less to ship products to Amazon. So here under prep fee, we're putting $265 as a fee. And then under miscellaneous, we're putting 0% because we're using Oregon as a prep center and they don't have sales tax. So again, $265 here under prep fee and 0% here under miscellaneous. And then you go to the bottom of seller amp, you save it. And then refresh the page. What's up, Dion? 16. How you guys doing? And then from
Hey,
here,
good evening. Doing great. How you?
good, bro.
Good to hear, man.
And then from here, we make sure that the products match. So we usually look at the title, description, photos, color, size. Let's see. So Simrad, Cruise, 9, chart plotter, fish finder. It's a very interesting product. I haven't seen this before. Looks like a boating product, which I'm not really familiar with, to be honest, but let's see. Chart plotter with 83 out of 200 transducer with US coastal charts. I mean, they look the same to me. Cruise 9, okay. See the photos. I mean, very, very similar. So I'm sure it's the same product. Okay. See model number. Let's see. Show up. I think they're the same though. All right, this one is a high ticket product. I've never seen a product this much, honestly, to resell. So it's about $500 for
There's
$499.
only one available though.
Huh?
But that's the pickup. Sorry, that was the pickup. Sorry.
Yeah. So $499. It's a cost, right? It's $499. Plug it here. Selling price on Amazon is $688. So you're getting a 24% ROI. It's a high ticket product, so you're getting $120 profit, right, per sale. Crazy. It's crazy. So sales per month is 34. It's a variation. So again, you go to your variations tab. You auto select it. Then check. So, why is it not clicking? It's weird. There you go. Okay. So this variation is getting 100% of all the sales, right? So you're getting 32 or 34 sales a month at 24% ROI. Yeah, that's right. With this many people, and Amazon's on the listing right there. And then if you look at the Keepa chart,
How are the sales being distributed?
yeah, good question. So every time you guys see Amazon on the listing, I would go to buy box analysis, and I would see if the sales are shared with other sellers, right? So in this case, if you look at the pie chart, Amazon is getting 41% of all the sales, which is not bad, right? And then this seller here, Harvard Marine, is getting about 23% of the sales, so it's good. And this guy's getting 60%. This guy's getting 2%, which means the sales are moving, right? It's not all going to Amazon, which is good. And then if you look at the price, so even if you compete with Amazon on this one, let's say you price match Amazon, right? You're still getting 24% ROI. So would you guys do it then? So 34 sales a month, or 38 sales a month, or 34 sales a month with this many sellers, and you're getting a 23% ROI minimum.
Dang, somebody got 1,000 in stock. You see that?
Yeah, this one right here.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I think I'll test buy it. Probably do like 2 to 3 on this one. Probably even 5. 5 max. The
Yeah.
only thing I can say is that Amazon is getting most of like the 40% of the sales.
Yeah, I agree. So I mean, as far as the price, it's pretty stable. It's it's just up there. There's a dip here for like a little bit, but then for the most part, it's pretty stable, right? So let's see in the chat. Would you guys do it? It's a verdict. So MJ said yes. Okay. Anyone else? So I'll give my verdict. So this one is a high ticket product, which makes it risky, right? You're spending like $500 on one single product. You guys see it? So I would do a test buy of maybe just, man, 2, maybe 3, just to be safe. And then if it does good, which I think is gonna do good based on the data, I would buy in small increments still. Maybe I'll do like a replan of maybe 2 more pieces, and then just keep doing that, just because one sale is gonna give you like $120 profit anyway, right? So I don't think you should over risk, on this product, because it's a high ticket product. So let me see. Good buy.
Also got to think about the spend too, right? Like, what's your spend?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you're low in capital, I mean, this for sure is going to be a big risk for you, right? If you're sitting on a lot of capital, then this might not be like a big risk for you, but still, I'll still play it safe. Makes sense, guys? It makes sense? All right, next product. So Kate Spade is giving you a 10% cash back on Rakuten right here. Just take note of that. Let's see.
Lewis, I got a question.
Uh,
So the Rakuten 10%, do you consider that as like a discount too?
a discount? Oh man, it's a good question. Um, it's up to you. You can.
But I'm saying I know it's up to me, but like for you though, like what do you
Oh,
do? Like do you apply that towards like your
mm,
your your costs or like your ROI and stuff?
right. Honestly, no. I look at it as just free money.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, like every quarter I'm getting a check, right, from Rakuten. So I just count it as profit, except when I'm kind of priced out of a product. Does that make sense? Then I use that money to like lower my price even more. Does it make sense, bro?
Yeah, no, it does. It does. I just wanted to see how you use it. Maybe if you were
Yeah,
doing it differently than what I was doing. I'm doing the same thing. I'm like, I don't really like I'm like, oh shoot, I get 10% back. Cool, that's great. You know what I mean? But it still doesn't go into my cost or like my expense. You know what I mean?
correct. Yeah, that's how I do it too. And then some people are really anal about it, bro, and they add everything onto their sheet. So, but can you imagine all the bookkeeping that you got to do?
Yeah, no, that's great.
That's a lot of extra work, right? But some people do it though. So they add all the cash back from their credit cards, from Rakuten, from all the coupons. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So depending on how you want to do it, you can you can go like really deep on it, or just count this as extra money.
got it.
Yeah. So this one is $65. Wow, this one is really low. Oh wow. I think it's on sale, that's why, huh? So $65 and the sale price is 153, really? It is interesting. There's only one seller here though, which is kind of weird. Hmm.
Just make sure it's not the brand, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's not the brand, it's third party seller. Lux VIP. Interesting.
And then another thing I will look at is like the buy box analysis chart to see how it's being distributed. Yeah, that looks good to me. When I see a lot of colors in there, I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, it looks good. But my concern is this one though. Why is there only one seller? Hmm.
It could be that they just all sold out.
Yeah.
You don't think that could be a thing too, or no?
Oh yeah, it's possible. So $65. Wow, this thing is good. Because even without the Rakuten, right? So getting like, man, like 90% ROI. So let's see. Let's see, keep it. It's kind of high though with that price. So the realistic price is here, right? About $100, I would say. That's a conservative price. So yeah, that's about a more like realistic price, right? What, $100? 90, 99, 89.
Yeah.
Yeah, $100. Okay. So just to be safe, I'm gonna price this at $100 because this price is really high and it's not really realistic. So if you do $100, I mean this one is still good. So you're buying this for $65. You're getting a 17% ROI plus 10% from Rakuten, right? 139 sales a month. It's a variation. So I would look for the variation. Close my window. Second. Kids are swimming, screaming a lot. Um, let's see.
We don't hear them.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Nah, you're good.
So 13% of all the sales, which is so 13% of 139. It's about 18 sales a month. Okay. Would you guys do it then? So 18 sales a month. There's one other seller here, and this guy's about to be sold out very soon.
Yeah, I'll probably boost up the price just a little bit, just for me, just so my numbers are all green. But I would do it.
Yeah, I
Like,
think this one is a good risk, right?
yeah.
How about you guys in the chat? Any feedback?
Yeah, I would do it too.
Yeah, I think it's worth it,
Yeah, I'll
right?
give it a
Right?
try.
Huh?
2, 3, 2 or 3.
Yeah, because worst case scenario, I mean this price is not the real market price right now. I mean, $150. I mean, you can't price it at this price, right? 164, 150. But to be like realistic though, it's selling it like $100, right? So even at $100, you're getting 17% ROI plus 10% from Rakuten, so it's still good. But then best case scenario, you can jack up your price to $150, right? Or 164 if you want. That's crazy. And really come up. Like double your money. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, good to buy. Say 20% ROI at $100. Up to 100% ROI. It's sold at 164. It's a good example.
So I have a question. So for example, this case, by the time the Amazon gonna receive the product, like 2 or 3 weeks, right? Everything can be changed, right? So maybe we have like more competition.
Yeah, it
Uh-huh.
it can change, but you can kind of read the historical data on Keepa though.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't really predict it 100%, but if you
Yeah.
look at Keepa, you can kind of predict it, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So yes, but
And
you're right though. You're right though.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, people might
But
jump
it
on the listing, right?
mm-hmm. But it's not happen like often, right? It's like 2 3 weeks. It's not.
I mean, it just depends. You can't really tell, so that's why I usually look at Keepa, and then here you can kind of see like how people come into listing, right?
Mhm.
Because here you can kind of see the number of sellers. You see it, bro? Purple line
Yeah. Uh-huh.
right
That
there.
one is the number of the
Yeah, but lately though, it seems like this thing went out of stock. I think
uh-huh.
all the
Oh,
sellers were selling out,
yeah.
and you're at the bottom of the thing again, right?
Okay.
But then
Yeah.
again, it might shoot back up here again, right?
Yeah.
Based
Uh-huh.
on the data.
Mm-hmm.
But the good news is though, even if they come back, so even if they get to this place, right, right here, the price is kind of be we
Stable,
see the
right?
price anyway.
Yeah.
That's why I like to look at the worst case scenario and best case scenario. So
Mm-hmm.
worst case scenario, you can price this product at $100. It's still gonna sell.
Mm-hmm.
You get it?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, based on a keeper. And then best case scenario, like no one jumps on the listing,
Mhm.
and you're selling this product for $164 and double your money. So
Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
like
Yeah, I don't look at the keeper that much because I'm still
mm.
new and it's a lot of products still get it.
Oh yeah,
So I
it's
just
all good.
look
Get
for the
started,
one
bro.
that still am most
Yeah,
of the
this is
time.
how you can kind of predict the future based
Yeah.
on the past.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right? So
And also another question is so for some item, right, it's have the like a shipping cost. Is
mm.
any way I can put the shipping cost in the seller M, or I have to like manually like divide?
Oh no, you're gonna have to add your shipping cost on your cost price.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
just
Yeah, so for example, for this bag, right, they're charging, I don't know, $10 shipping to ship 10 units, right? So now you're gonna calculate the cost of shipping per unit,
yeah.
and then add it to your cost price.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. I thought we have a better way to do it, but that's fine. Can do this way too.
Yeah, it's just manual. So,
Uh-huh.
all right. So for this one, I probably mentioned this earlier, but there's a code too, right? So subscribe to get 10% off your order. So type in your number though. Type in your number here, and then get 10% off, right? And then you're also getting 10% off from Rakuten. So you're getting 20% off total. Let's see. Plus the sale price. Wow, it's a good deal. So cost is 25. Sale price is 30. Wait, what?
You gotta do the 10%.
$25. And the sale price is 35. See? Okay.
Don't forget to add the discount, 10%.
Yeah, so you can add 10%. Well, 20%, right? So 10% from Rakuten and 10% from the website. So 20%. Okay. It's not bad. So 34 sales a month, 30% ROI. 34 sales a month. I mean, if you have to buy a box is at this price, which is good, $38. But even if you price match the cheapest one, you're still getting 20%, right? It's pretty good. Keep so it's been selling consistently at about $40. 38. Yeah. This makes sense. Okay. So it's been selling at $38 very consistently, right? Right there. So it's pretty safe. Because at $38, you're getting 27% ROI. And if you want to drop your price to here, you're getting at least 20%, which is good. And sales per month is 34. 800 sellers. Would you guys do it? I'm assuming yes, right?
I would.
So yeah, guys. 34 sales a month with 800 sellers at 20% ROI minimum. Look at the Keepa chart. It's selling consistently at about $38, which gives you a 27% ROI if you do that. So, I mean, this one is safe. Goodbye. Everything looks good.
So I have a question. So for this kit, we don't need to list it to be the cheapest, right? We can list between like third or fourth place. We still got the sale.
Yeah.
You
don't gotta be the cheapest.
And
but usually, if you're the cheapest, it sells the fastest. Usually.
So get like more rotation with the cheapest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a catch, right? You can price it higher, but then if you're the cheapest, you might sell the quickest.
Yeah, okay. But if you gone on like a third place, you still got the sale, and we don't know how exactly it's rotate, right?
Yeah, we really don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like for that example, pull that up again. This seller's not the cheapest, but he has a buy box. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, right. So $30 plus 487. Okay. So this guy is at $38 total. And he has a buy box, so yeah. Next product.
I think it's because of sometimes it depends on where it ship it from too, like in order to make it to be like a 2-day shipping. So if the seller and the buyer get close to each other, maybe it's got matched or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's a factor too, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's different like warehouses
Yeah.
depending on the area too. So yes, it's also a factor, but which is it's just hard to know like how it really works. So I usually just price it the cheapest.
Yeah.
And that way I get the buy box for sure. So
Okay.
yeah. So this one 105. Any discounts? So same thing, right? Yeah, 10% off from Rakuten and 10% off from the website. So we're gonna add 20% right there. So it's very similar to the other product. This one is selling at 26 times a month. To keep it short. So with this one's kind of up and down as far as the price. Yeah, this one's not even stable at all. So I would just look at the other seller's price, which I think is good anyway. So 26 sales a month with this many sellers, and you're getting a minimum of 18% ROI. And this product is a high ticket product, so you're getting a $15 profit minimum. Would you guys do it? So 26 sales a month with this many people at a minimum of 18% ROI or $15 profit.
I'll do like a test run.
Huh?
I'll do like a test run.
Test buy, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, test buy.
Yeah, this one's a high ticket product. So I would just be careful, right, guys? It's gonna be like $100 per piece. So, I'll probably do like maybe like 2, 3 test buy on this one. Yeah, this is good. Oh, everything's good on this list. Good to buy. Do a test buy 2, 3. So again, 10% off. Give your email to the supplier. Open up some tabs. So $7.99 is this one. $25 on Amazon. Wait a minute. Is it 1 piece or 2 piece? It's a 1 piece, right? This one has no photo. Wow. This one has no photo. I mean, would you guys gamble on this one with no photo?
No.
No, right?
No, nope.
I mean, model number. I mean, this one is just sketch. Let's see. Yeah, this one's sketch, right? I mean, the model number is here, 6G651 1100-1. I mean, it's here though. What would you guys do? Let's see in the chat. $7.99. Wow, this thing has a high ROI though. So Steve is a no. Would you guys do it still with no photo? Oh,
Nah, I ain't risking my money.
Let's see the chat. Section is a no, okay. Mitchell's a no, Mitch a no, okay. Yeah, this one is just kind of like, I don't know. This thing has no photo. It's weird. Yeah, we'll skip this one. Skip. Flyer is not providing a photo. So dumb. But look at the data though, man. Look at the data though.
Yeah, it would have been good if they had a photo, but yeah.
75% ROI. Jeez. I mean, there's a lot of sellers still on here. I mean, 30 sellers, 62 sales a month. It's not really worth the risk, even with the high ROI. So, yeah, it's way too risky. All right, sign up. Sign up with no discounts. I'm not gonna do it. So $16. Tentative lip layer. Let's see. Espresso. Yeah, espresso. So 3 fluid ounces or 10 ml. Man, makeup is so confusing to me. Oh, right there. So 10 ml. Espresso. Okay, looks good. Same products. $16 the cost. Oh, this one's good. Sales per month is 48. It's a variation. So again, you go to your variations tab, pick it, check. Oh man. It's not really working though. So I would go to Keepa and do it manually. So go to Keepa, go to variations. You pick the exact variation. So this one is an espresso color. This one right there. And then you go to ratings percentage. What? It's not there either. It's weird. Yeah, this one has no data. What do you guys think?
Is it too new? Have no data on it?
Yeah, so there's 48 sales a month shared by four variations total. And then we can't really get any data as far as the exact sales per month per variation. Skip, right? You guys agree?
Yeah, skip until further notice.
The further notice. Let me see. I'm just curious about the number of sellers. I mean, man, it's pretty decent too. I mean,
Louis, go to
really,
go to keep it real quick. Sorry, and then click on data.
keep
And click
data.
on that.
Uh-huh.
And then whenever it pops up, there you go. So you see how usually it would say like 50 plus, 20 plus, 30 plus. If I don't see that there, that means it hasn't sold in the last 3 months.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm like, I bet this has very low sales per month.
Yeah, it's not looking good. I mean, you even track it. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, okay. This one is really new. That's why.
Yeah.
This one is only like 41 days old. That's why. It makes sense. Yeah, it's really new in the market. So, I mean, I say this one is risky, but I mean, looking at the data, it's pretty good though. So, man, What am I
I
good
will
for?
wait. I'll put it like in my 3 months waiting thing and check it out later on.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So I'll just put be on the lookout. Lookout product looks great with very limited data. Yeah. Unless you guys want to risk, right? Which I don't really recommend, by the way. All right, next product. Kate Spade again, $19. So I guess so 20% off with the code extra 20. Okay. And then you're getting another 10% when you give your email to them. I'm not sure if they really stack together, but let me see, 10% and then 20%. Okay, so 30% plus Rakuten, 10%. So that should be 40%, right? So 30% is 10%. Yeah, looks right. So 134 sales a month. You're getting a 32% ROI. With this many sellers. And then keep a price is pretty stable. 27, 25, 24, okay. I'll say like $27, $28. Yeah, this one's good. Because even at $25, you're still getting pretty good ROI, right?
Yeah.
So $28. Because I see it dipping here. So even if it dips at like $25, you're still getting 30% ROI minimum. And this one is selling 134 times a month. I mean, there's a lot of other sellers though, right? What do you guys think? So 134 sales a month.
Hmm. I'll buy and I'll keep it like at the 26 mark where the guy has $10.
Like up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's how I usually do it anyway. I have a pricer and I'm always price matching the cheapest price. So buy 10, right? I usually buy 10. I price match the cheapest person here. I sell out. And then if I look at the data again. If I like the data again, I buy it again. If not, I'm done. So this is good. Would you guys? Yes? Goodbye? Good, right? Goodbye. Do just 5 10.
Look like those that website's always good. That's
Huh?
what three. That's what like four out of four on that one.
Which one?
On that Kate Spade.
So you buying 4?
Yeah, like all the ones you got the purses, the earrings were good and all that.
Oh yeah. Here. I'll send you guys the the products if you want.
Yeah.
You guys want it? The products?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's post it here in the chat. Oh man. Hold on. Man, it's not pasting though. Hold on. The Kate Spade ones, right? Yeah, it's not pasting for some reason. Sorry, guys, 1 second. Yeah, it's not doing it. Here. I'll do it one by one, okay? It's not letting me paste it. I'll post it in the group if you guys want. You guys want it, right? These products?
Sure, yeah. If you want to put it in the group, that's fine.
Yeah. It's not letting me paste here, so. All right, next one. So mini SD. All right, next product. $79. Okay, interesting. Okay, $79. Same product, calibrated microphone. Okay. Sale price is 112. That's the problem right there. Okay, so we keep it short. I mean, price all over the place.
Jumping everywhere.
So the bottom price is about 109. Let's see here. Oh wow, it used to be higher. What happened here though? People just like dropping the price or what? It was stable here for like a while.
Look like somebody bought too much and wanted to lower the price.
And then some
basically.
dumbasses here dropped the price.
Yeah.
For no reason. You guys see that? Why? It's so stupid, man. It was so
It's
stable.
called greed. It's called
Huh?
greed. They were being greedy and they want all the sales.
$133 right there for a good freaking like months, right? September till March. And then these people messed up the market by dropping the price. Oh. It's this guy right there. I mean, still good though. So 414 sales a month. I mean, this guy just messed it up though, like really bad. But the buy box is up here anyway. 112. Would you guys do it still?
I'll probably look at it after the month is over to see how many sales off his, like the 320.
And then we can even look at the buy box analysis. So Parts Express is getting half of all the sales, which makes sense because he's the cheapest. I mean, it's rotating though. So Deer Creek Audio has the other half almost, which is this guy. Okay, I mean, it's good news. So you can price match this guy or this guy and get between 9 to 12% ROI or this much profit, which I think is fine, right? But if you're like Steve and you guys want to wait, you guys can wait 30 days because in 30 days there's 400 sales, right? Which
Yeah,
means
fine. So he should be out the market, hopefully.
so these two guys who are dropping the price, or even this guy might be sold out too, right? And the market might correct again and go back to this price. Let's see. Yeah, 133 right there. Maybe. Because before those two idiots, I mean, the market was at 133 anyway. You guys get it? So, man, this one's tricky. I'll do what Steve says. I think it makes sense. So wait 30 days to see if other sellers sell out, then jump on the listing. Make sense? All right, next one. So 10% off. So $28. Let's see, $28 plus 10% off because of your email. Doesn't really help much though. Okay, that's better. A match, find comfort body in here, frequency list. Yeah, same products. Any other coupons? No. Bottom. No. No, that's it. Rakuten. No, I don't see Rakuten. So $28. Okay. So buy box price is 45, which gives you a 25% ROI. 110 sales a month. There's a lot of sellers, I think. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I think it's too many sellers.
I see the red flag already. I mean, you see this?
43 sellers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, way too many.
Yeah, anything like any like crazy increase like this, I'm just like, eh. I mean, the price is going up though, but still, right? It's too risky. Do you guys agree in the chat? So 110 sales a month. And really, if you look at the other sellers, you're getting a minimum of like 20% ROI. I mean, the buy box is a little higher, but I would consider the cheapest price though as a minimum. Yeah, 20% ROI. And then another problem is this increasing seller count. Yeah, this one is no good. That's no good. Skip. Seller count is increasing. Right. Next product. $26. And you're getting 10%, right, from the website. Add it here. 10%. I mean, ROI is only 16%. Sales per month is 400 plus. What's a variation? So go to variations. You pick the variation, check it. No sales per month. Yeah, this exact variation is not really getting any reviews, which means it might not be selling a lot. So it's not good, right?
Yeah, I'll stay away.
Then another problem is
then you got a guy with
low. Huh?
then you got a guy who has 99 plus.
Yeah. So ROI is like 60%, really low. And then there's this guy who has like 1,000, over 1,000, right, in inventory. Um, I mean, everything else is fine except that there's really no sales per month for the variation, and then the ROI.
What's the buy box analysis?
I mean, this seller is dominating it. Club Diva Beauty.
Are they the one with the 999?
Where's this guy? This guy's probably sold out.
Yeah, they're probably gone. Oh, there they are.
Yeah. So let's see. It's a verdict here. So skip. We can put low ROI. No data on sales per month for variation. All right, next product. So $24.99. So digital instant red cooking thermometer. Oh, read pen cooking thermometer. Okay, same. Silver. $24.99. Pretty good. So ROI is 75%, really high. Sales per month is 17, really low. I mean, number of other sellers, it's pretty decent. 7 people. Yeah, this one is tricky. See the price. I mean, price pretty stable at about $65. Yeah. I mean, it's been dropping recently, though. It's not good. Would you guys do it? So 17 sales a month with this many people is giving you a minimum of 72% ROI. See in the chat. So Mitch is skip. Anyone else want to chime in? Steve is skip. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, so I mean, I think it's decent, but let's see, skip. Skip. Let's put this product. It's decent.
Would you buy it?
Yep. This one, I mean, I would buy it just because of the ROI. I think this is decent though, because 17 sales a month with this many people is pretty decent to me. And plus, when I see 17 sales a month, I know people are going to say no to it. So, yeah, I think I would buy it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you'll buy it and put it at the lowest, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah, because the way I do mine is that I always price match the cheapest product anyway. I mean the cheapest seller. So I'll be up here no matter what. I mean, it's not gonna be the fastest selling product, but
which
the
is
ROI
that's
is pretty
still,
high. Huh?
which that's a good percentage wise either way. So makes
Yeah.
sense what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I mean, It's not going to be the fastest selling product out there, but I think the ratio between the sales per month and like what I see here is, I mean, it's pretty good. And then I already know that I'm going to be up here anyway. And I'm getting a 70% ROI.
So will you do a test run for like 5 or 10 of it?
Only 5.
Only 5.
Just because there's only 17 sales a month. So yeah. So for this one, I'll do a test by a 5. Yeah. So questions? Any questions, guys? We're good?
You know I'm good, Louis.
We good, guys?
Yeah, I have a question. So after you buy everything, right? After your item sent to Amazon, everything sold out. Oh no, like on the way, right? Like where you usually go to manage it. You go to Amazon?
So you mean like products that are on the way to Amazon?
Yeah, like after you buy the stuff, right? Like how you manage everything after that.
Oh, when Amazon receives their products, I would go to Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be under your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then what about the inventory that you need to rebuy? Like how long you usually keep it on the list?
You're gonna see it there on your inventory. Everything's gonna be there.
On Amazon?
Yeah, everything's gonna be on Amazon.
And they usually have like a section that says like, yo, you should restock.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
click on
like
the restock.
they'll tell you, like they'll literally tell you, like you, and they'll recommend how much you should buy. But what I
Mm-hmm.
usually do before I restock, I always check to see if the numbers still add up, like if the numbers make sense. I don't just go and buy the product. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see it there, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would look at your Amazon store under inventory, and then plus you're gonna see your sales too.
Mm-hmm.
Once you see your sales, it's gonna be obvious which ones are selling good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm not into that step yet, you know.
Oh yeah,
So I'm
not there
kind of
yet.
like
Right.
what I'm looking for in the
Yeah,
future. Yeah.
it's coming though, so
Mm-hmm.
you'll get there.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just takes time to find the right item.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, any other questions? We good? All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week then, okay?
See ya.
We're gonna start having guest speakers, by the way.
Enjoy LA, Louis.
Yep, enjoy it.
See you guys soon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.